Okay, I'm going to talk about Cartesian coordinates. Cartesian coords. And I know that most people have seen it before, but I'm going to cover it from my perspective. The first thing you need to do is to set up some axes. We've got an x-axis and a y-axis, and I'm just going to draw the default case here, but I'm going to play with this concept. This thing here is called the origin. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm going to tick off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 0. Sorry, that's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to tick off here the y-axis. So that's 1, 2, 3. So this point 2 corresponds to points along here that are distance, a vertical distance 2 above that x-axis there. This one here, I don't want to draw it on because I may as well draw it on and then I'll get rid of it. This line here is the line y equals 3. There it is. This line here is the line y equals, well, you can read it off, 1. And you can look at the vertical numbers. This is x equals 2 because it's this point here produced going up there at right angles. This one here is x equals 5. So we can describe lines on the plane using this notation. What I'm going to do is draw it again. Always draw it and label it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's y equals 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Of course I could keep going. And I'm going to copy just that one line and this line here. So I'm going to put the y equals 3 line here. That's the y equals 3 line. And the x equals 5 line is here, x equals 5. And of course they intersect here. Intersect at x equals 5, y equals 3. And so we've got two numbers, 5 and 3, which represent the position of that point. And you normally write it like this, 5, 3. And these are the coordinates of a point, the coordinates of this point here. X first, and y second. Okay, it's quite an astonishing thing, really. I mean, you use it all the time in mathematics, but it's quite a mind-boggling thing. You can describe the position of any point. So I'm going to play with this, and I'm going to use it over and over again. Set it up, label them. X equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y equals 1, 2. Y equals 1, 2, and 3. So let's have a look at this point here. Well, if we want to know where that is, we drop it down here and say it's x equals 2. And we see how high it is by following this line along here, and that's y equals 2. So that point there is 2, 2. You put the x first and then the y. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just develop this notion over and over again. You can describe any position on the plane by its x coordinate, comma, and the y coordinate. And you normally use round brackets, x, comma, y in round brackets. The comma separates the first from the second. Okay, I'm going to stop there.